Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Speaking, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I'm playing video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Not only is this lunch, I got a good deal on it. But we'll get into that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Cyclone 9 shirt, if you can kind of read it. What is Cyclone 9? Cyclone 9 is a band / music project. At this point, it's mostly kind of one creative force, that coming from a guy named Nero. Cyclone 9 has actually been around for quite a while. It's sort of industrial, kind of heaviness. Very cool stuff. I became aware of them last year. Like I said, the main creative force is a guy who goes by Nero, and I became aware of him through one of his other projects called Not My God. I got to see them perform live, and then that's where I became aware of the whole Cyclone 9 thing. I was fortunate enough, I got to see not only Not My God, but then I also got to see Cyclone 9 like just a month later. And in both instances, Nero, all the people involved were fantastic. I really enjoyed the set. So much so, not only did I get some merch, I also went over there, took some video of said performances. Those videos are on this channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check it out. But anyway, what am I trying for your day, folks? Why did I get a good deal? Well, folks, that's because I headed back to, boom! It is Dak Dak Korean Wings in Villa Park. A few months ago, I went over there and I reviewed some of their wings. I've been meaning to get back to this place. Like, I really, really wanted to. But just, there's so many great places to eat around me. It takes me a while to get back. So recently, I was reading one of their Facebook posts where they announced that they were, for the first time, going to be open for lunch on a Thursday. Usually just Friday through Sunday. And for the first 10 people who showed up, they were going to get a 5-wing deal. And I was like, dude, okay, this is perfect. So not only was I not, just one of the 10, I was number 1, man. I went there and I was like, let's fucking do this. So, what did I get with my deal? Boom, it's wings, clearly. But it's not just any wings. This is actually their sauce of the month wings, because it is some, boom! This is their coffee barbecue wings, which consists of, the sauce consists of cold brew coffee, molasses, and cinnamon, and it just sounds. So, let's get a good one so we can go over there and do a thing for the thing. Ooh, it's warm. Yeah, let's get it. Let's try out some coffee barbecue wings, man. Let's give it a go. Oh my god, that's so good. I should mention, because this is a local establishment, it's going to end up in my Eating Out Illinois playlist. That is a playlist for just local spots to Illinois that, hopefully I can go over there and help spotlight a little bit and just get to enjoy, realistically. I mean, their wings are phenomenal. I'm guessing, because they're Korean wings, I know that with, Korean wings, and, Korean chicken, they, double fry it. They have, a certain method of doing it. It just gives that skin, just this, extra crispiness. And it is phenomenal. Their wings are amazing. I mean, you can see them doing the prep work. This is really fucking good, man. So, the flavor, I'm in love with it, because you've got Kind of the mild bitterness of the coffee, contrasting with the mild sweetness of the barbecue. You watch my show long enough, you know I love contrasting flavors, especially when they work well. But this goes an extra step further for me personally because, I have mentioned this before, when it comes to barbecue sauce can be done a lot of different ways, and there's some really good ones, there's some that aren't so great. But for me, the ones that I tend to prefer are the ones that aren't as sweet, that tend to be more on the savory side, kind of smokiness, that really help kind of accentuate whatever they're on instead of trying to take it over. And in a case like this, that's exactly what it's doing. Because it's got that coffee aspect, it's not too sweet, and it does have just a depth and a little bit of an extra darkness to it that I fucking love. I am so down with this, man. And I think I'm flat out gonna fanboy for Dak Dak. I've never had anything I didn't like from him. I'm an awesome establishment. They took over the location that they're at from a fucking former Little Caesars and turned it into what I honestly think is one of the best places in Villa Park to eat. Flat out. So now I'm not reviewing. Now I'm just enjoying. Oh, and I have another sauce to review after this. These are so good, man. Seriously. Like I said, I love the depth. I love the personality of it. I've never had a sauce quite like it. If you would have asked me before this, oh, Brandon, do you think that coffee and barbecue are going to go well together? I probably would have said yes because I'm a fucking crazy person. But most people probably would be like, what? I love that, man. I love everything about that. I love the contrasting flavors. I love the depth of flavor. I love the personality of it on the just perfectly prepared wings. For me, that's a fucking highlight. And I know, like I said, it's their sauce of the month, so it's a limited time thing. For me personally, I really hope they consider putting that on as one of their full sauces, because that is something, as good as their other sauces that I've had, this is exceptional, and I haven't had a sauce quite like it. But, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Do I really need to? Yes! Excuse me. Obviously, in both instances. Again, I apologize. No, that is fantastic, man. Seriously, I think for me, my plan is to slowly work my way through their menu. It will take a little while because, again, there's just so many really good places around me to eat. It takes a little while for me to get back to a spot. But they've done nothing but impress me with everything I've tried. And I think, yeah, man, this for me is an absolute standout. And I'm definitely going to get it again before the end of the month. I'm going to hit this place up before then because I need more of that in my life. And if I'm recommending it, I'm not going to say that it's going to be outright for everybody. If you're the type of person who you're more of a sweet barbecue person, that might not be for you. Like I said, it's more of a savoriness. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's not going to be for everybody. But I think, first and foremost, I think you should try it. That I absolutely think you should do. If you have the opportunity, go over there, get yourself a 5-piece meal, share it with a friend. Then that way, maybe if it's not your jam, maybe it'll be theirs. I think it's really spectacular. And I definitely think that people not only should try this, but I think they should absolutely try Dak Dak wings. I think if you're anywhere in the Villa Park area, any of the surrounding suburbs, hit up Dak Dak. They're seriously good. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have yourselves a truly coffee barbecue-tastic rest of your life, because I guess that's a thing that's just amazing. Yeah, I'm super down with that. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. And when we find ourselves in those situations, we don't always have delicious wings to improve our mood. So, what we can do, when we can do it, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I have said it. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. What I would like you to do, please explore your local food scene. Just give it a go. And like not everybody is going to be as fortunate as I am as far as, options that are available. So it is what it is. But, be willing to be brave. Not only for yourself, but for these establishments. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to chain locations or what have you. That's fine too. But man, when you find a great local spot, not only, are you just getting great food and it's a wonderful experience, but then on top of that, you just get that extra benefit. There's a little bit more personality to the whole situation. And it's just, I don't know. For me, it makes me feel good. And I like to feel good when I know that not only am I getting delicious food from an amazing place and being, created by awesome people, but that, in a very small way, I'm helping them out, and I don't know. Anyway, bye.